out our contestants. These guys will eat. There you go. All right, contestant number 1 from Chicago, Illinois. Please welcome Tim Gravy Brown. Tim has been involved in the famous Nathan's Eating Contest in Brooklyn, New York for 6 years. Way too many rib manias to mention. He owns a food truck called Gluten Force 5. He has been entering eating contests. What is it? Glutton, I'm sorry. That does say glutton, doesn't it? Glutton Force 5. He has been eating contests for 7 years. He works hard at not vomiting on stage. Reading the script, folks, says he has a gift of eating which started him in the eating contest, and he wants to use the money if he wins to pay his way back to Chicago. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Gravy Brown.
All right, coming up next from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, David Brunelli has been entering eating contests for 3.5 years and entered over 100 contests. Do the math there. That's 30 contests a year. What's that, like 3? That's a contest every week. Oh my goodness, his favorite food is to eat wings. He's a bartender by trade. And he's going to use the money to pay some bills. Ladies and gentlemen, David Brunelli.
All right, contestant number 3, our first Northern California contestant from Tracy, California. Please welcome Roy Bastillo. Roy has been entering contests for 1 year. His favorite food to eat is sushi. He works as a Lyft operator and wants to use the money to pay bills for school and pay the money, that is, for schools and bills. Please welcome Roy Bastillo.
All right, coming out of Palo Alto, California, Mr. Edward Chin. His first ever eating contest, and he qualified for the finals. Works as a software engineer. California State Fair Corn Dog Eating Contest made him want to start entering contests, and says if he wins, he's going to buy more corn dogs with the money. Ladies and gentlemen, Edward Chin.
All right, next out on stage, please welcome from Lincoln, California, Alan Ghosal. I hope I said his name right, Alan. Alan is in his first ever eating contest. His favorite thing to eat is cake. Says he works as a lawnmower. The prize money made him want to enter this contest, and he will use the money. I like the sense of humor. He will use the money to pay his bail. Ladies and gentlemen, from Lincoln, Alan Ghosal.
All right, coming all the way to Sacramento from Chicago, Illinois, Kyle the Hammer Hanner. This is his first eating contest, and he happened to fly 2,000 miles to get here. Works as a sales clerk at a gas station. To inspire him to enter, he says,
nice shorts.
Kobayashi has always been my idol. He's going to use the prize money to buy a bike rack for his car. 5% going to my friend. How do we get to be on your friends list? Yeah, all right. Spend a good night with my friends and save the rest. From Chicago, Kyle the Hammer Hanner.
All right, next up from Anaheim, California. Please welcome to the stage, Jimmy Lynn. Jimmy has been entering eating contests for the past 4 years. He has actually won. He works as an IT consultant. A charity contest made him interested in the eating contest, and says if he wins, the money will go to pay bills. Again, from Anaheim, California, Mr. Jimmy Lynn.
All right, coming to us all the way from Victorville, California, and I hope I get your name right, Nader Freakator Rita. All right, he's been entering eating contests for 5 years. Contests include hot dogs, burgers, chicken, nuggets, pizza, sushi, tacos, ice cream, and cookies. Best placing has been first. He works, Brian, get this, a high school history teacher. Yeah. My high school history teachers were never like that. Here's his interesting story. Ate 212 chicken nuggets in a 2-hour contest.
There you go.
My closest competitor ate 150. My question is, why didn't you stop at 151? Said friends egged him into entering today. Says he smells the island with the prize money. Ladies and gentlemen, Nader Freakator Rita.
All right, our next to last contestant from across the mountain range, from Carson City, Nevada, please welcome to the stage, David Solomon. David has been eating, well, he says he's been eating for 4 years, but I think that's probably eating contests for 4 years. He has actually won as well, works as an engineer. He started entering eating contests because he was at the, and I'm reading here, wrong bar at the right time. But speaking of, if he wins, David says he will use the money to brew beer. Again from Carson City, Nevada, David Solomon.
Of course he wrote that.
And our final qualifier, you haven't noticed they're in alphabetical order, Mr. Jason Side from Sacramento, California. This is his first ever eating contest. He did quite well. Favorite food to eat is pizza. Works, like David Solomon, is an engineer. Something about the engineers, Brian? I don't know. And if he wins, he's going to save the money, just like an engineer. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, your top 10.
Come on,
Excuse me, Brian. We've got a tie here, and we have a little bit of dispute. So the fair has been generous enough to kick in the difference, so each contestant will win $2,500.
Wow! Well done!
who gets first?
Thank you, Rick. Very
All right, let him know what your name is, man. Here it is.
Good time. Thank you, everyone. They eat tiger wings and things, Brunelli.
Woo!
Gravy Brown.
Woo!
There's your winners right there, splitting the prize.
Oh.
Nader Rita.
From Victorville, California. This is third place, Nader Rita with 14.
Woo!